Hello, greetings my friends, this is Gillesmansillon. I wanted to wish you a wonderful day. I'm going to discuss a few things, but right now it is very important to understand we are in a phase of repairing, we are restoring. There is just as much in our personal life to bring back the balance, the equilibrium, the sense of well-being, the sense of gratitude, just as also for the planet. The whole planet needs to be realigned for there is a great deal of shadows and imperfection that are going on, but the power of love is supreme and dominant over all that, and we are the sovereign masters that will facilitate the healing of the planet. The card of the day is why. For there is a lot of ins and outs that we do not understand. For only God truly knows all the ins and outs. But a lot of the questions will be revealed as we let go of we just can let go of it. God already knows our questions, and it's just a matter of moving into this receptive state to receive the answers that we seek. No, sorry. To receive the answers that we seek. And so what we seek is to achieve a certain vibration of the highest frequency of light. Our soul is capable of perceiving. For me, I have achieved this vibration many times. It comes and goes, and I want to be completely immersed, completely consumed by this frequency of light, for it is all-encompassing, it is divine, it is the essence of infinity. So achieving a vibration, to feel the energy, it can come through dreams or meditations or signs. It opens through the third eye. At first, if it hasn't happened for you, it will just decalcify your pineal gland, stop using fluoride or aluminum or all kinds of neurotoxins, but very important to do that. And so and then once we can bring back the energy of that within our physicality, we always can call on that frequency, because this is the frequency in which we call our divinity, our soul is connected to. So we want to be able to achieve that vibration, but after that the next challenge is to be fully integrated within this frequency, to be one with it, to be consumed by that light, and so to the light body will ignite. For it's not about the accumulation of techniques, spiritual techniques or spiritual knowledge that will achieve it. It's about focal point, focusing on that inner light, focusing on those things that are wanted as well. On what we see, it's before us in terms of the highest potential for us. It's about focalization, concentration of the mind, determination, not allowing contracting ideas. For sorts are like people that are knocking on our door. We can't let everybody in. There are some people, let's say that in your home there is like all of a sudden you have throwing a party, and then there is like hundreds of people. You want to let in the people that you know and feel comfortable with. There is certain people that will come and just throw the whole. So do not allow the thoughts to refuse certain thoughts that so it's like you can talk to those negative thoughts, but you don't have to let them in, to give them power. And then the other one, you cultivate them, you work with them, and so there is a certain need for discriminations. For it is important to listen to our inner voice in priority to all of the voices of the other people. Everybody has good intention maybe around us, but they do not know our inner self, our inner guidance. And so it's about mastering that trust rather than always running after, like, trying to satisfy other people's need. Otherwise we're going to be completely exhausted, and we do not need to justify ourselves. Sometimes I feel like there's things that are coming to me. It's like I have once again to explain my own, but then again I'm gonna stop doing that. For it is not easy to stay positive all the time, but that's really what we need to do. So we want to focus on the real, and the real is invisible. It requires faith, but it is not perceivable by the senses, and it is invisible. So it does require faith, and we have to choose happiness for all. For when we choose happiness for all, then we are included, and so it is because God works through the whole, and so. So it's about moving into this feminine cycle, and we're very much into the feminine is guiding the process. It's moving a lot in the receptive mode. It doesn't mean that we're not going to be able to act upon our will, but to be in a receptive mode, to receive the love of the Mother Earth, the great spirits, the great goddesses, or the Mother Spirit. And we only perceive what is a match for us. So we want to discriminate to eventually surround ourselves with positive energy that supports our process. And for that we need to learn to activate joy inside, the center of joy, regardless of what is going on. To remember we have this center of joy. And so from there we'll find inspired action. From there we'll find inspiration. For help is always on its way, no matter what, and there is no more need for suffering in any case. And there is no more. We've learned a lot through suffering. We have to let go of what causes the suffering. The thoughts may be coming back because they're used to it. They're habitual, their beliefs, habitual thoughts. So we want to let go of all the cause and trust. We want to trust and look for relief. For there are so much more people involved in our shift that we believe or can understand. We're both on the physical plane, for we may not know all the people that are involved in this ascension process. And in the spirit world, it's far greater. It beyond the earth. It's something that's like monumental. So there is a lot of help and assistance that is being provided to us outside of our awareness. For the idea is to get closer to source. Every incarnation, every lifetime, we are getting closer to source. Even in the ascension path, we need to continue to ascend and to progressively. I'm going to pull a few cards with the Osho Tarot. Oh good, there is no card that we need to. For the past is participation. We came to realize that it is a completion time, so we need to participate, to do our part in the process. Where we are now is freeing ourselves from the conditioning, the old conditioning, the lion that believes he's a sheep, and so he wants to return to the power of the lion. And what's coming to the future, in the future is source, to realize this unity with source, more and more, the oneness. What we're working on now is the celebration, the abundance, the sharing. I hope this stay. So it's about the celebration, and there is so much that is about to unfold, and what is coming in the future as a result of that celebration is all kinds of new possibilities. There is so many possibilities, yet it is what we want is what God wants for us, is what feels strong, what makes sense, and to receive the guidance little by little, one moment at a time, when we need it. There is Spirit will not give us, when we tune into the present, they will not give us the information. Well, they give you some hints of the information to keep us aligned, but what we need is to get the information when we need it, at the right moment, not after, not before, so we are fully ready. Because if we get it too early, we will forget it. If we get it too late, we will regret that we didn't get this information. So as to be in the now. And then let yourself be carried by the stream of energy on the vertical axis. We want to tune into the stream of energy and allow ourselves to be carried on to higher planes. Then we experience those things on the higher planes. We can bring the energy down into the physicality. Eventually, we'll hold the frequency. We'll be totally, fully activated within the light. For we are here to express our own self-mastery, the mastery of love and the mastery of light over all shadows and imperfection in the world. We have divine love, and it is the authority of the divine over all things over the earth. So it's going to happen slowly because there is so many imperfections, so many shadows, so many conditioning. So we have to take the time and take care of ourselves. For within this there are new presence within the silence. Eventually we'll come to realize we're never alone. We just need to tune in to the presence of deity, of the divinity that's always there. And most of all our guides and the company of heaven are always there. So and the vibration they're offering is very much harmonized. It is settled, but it is pure. It is so we want to turn off our attention to the human world and turn it on more to the spirit world. Although we need to balance it out, there is this exercise to always, you close your eyes, everything vanishes. The time, space, matter, problems, situation, everything vanishes, and you tune in to this eternal realm of spirit. Then from there you are guided. For there is only one soul, one universal soul, and that is God. This is the memory soul. God is the memory that shall not be forgotten. For there is no one to judge God. God is one, and we're all extension of that source. For the soul is the spirit of God in the universe. It is the action of God. The soul is very powerful, but the soul is divine. Every soul is divine. There is no darkness within the soul. It is just when we come down here with free will and ignorance, we create all kinds of... some beings are even tempted to manifest what we call evil, and the association with sin in rebellion of that which is good. But the company of heaven have gave notice to all the dark controller to cease and desist. So it's like this last notice. It's like we will see what happens. So we do not want to be distracted by all the crumbling programs, and we want to tune in to the energy of the mother's love and to exercise the father's will. It's very continue to do that and to enjoy life and to be prepared for all those things we've been warning are about to unfold. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for your donations. And if you want a private session, you can send me an email. You can also join me on Instagram and Facebook. I don't go much on Facebook, but sometimes I share my paintings on Instagram. And I'm going to sing a song. It's a song from the 80s. I'm not really sure the band, but who sang that. I just had to change a word inside because it made more sense. At the end, he says, "I really love to break your heart." I just replace it by, "I really want to free your heart." It makes more sense to me. It's more kind. So it's called Shout. Shout, shout, letting all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you, come on. Shout, shout, letting all out. These are the things I can do without, come on. I'm talking to you, come on. In violent times, you shouldn't have to sell your soul. In black and white, they really, really ought to know. Those one-track minds, they took you for a working box. Kiss them goodbye. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. Shout, shout. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. Shout, shout. Letting all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. They gave you life, and in return you gave them hell. As cold as ice. I hope we live to tell the tale. I hope we live to tell the tale. Shout, shout, letting all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. And when you've taken down your guards, and if I could change your mind, I really love to free your hearts. I really love to free your hearts. Shout, shout, letting all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on, shout, shout, letting all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. But the song, there is something in the songs. It says, God gave life to all those beings, and then in return they gave us hell. It's completely insane. For this, probably had more. I don't know. It's like a philosophical, romantic song at some point. But we shouldn't. It's like the contrast. Also, it's in violent time. We shouldn't have to sell our soul in black and white. They really had to know. Those one-track mind, they took you for a working box. It's like they try to make you into a robot. Kiss them goodbye. Yeah? So just know why I put this song. And the card of the day is divine conduct. It's a line in calling on the divine director, call on your master guide, call on the ascended masters, the archangel, whenever you need help. But here it's the archangel Sandalphon, the great and wise Sandalphon, looking for meaning in your life. Envision a different approach. Turn to friends or masters that have proven to be of great wisdom. So it is important to turn to wisdom. For knowledge doesn't come from ignorance. Knowledge comes from knowledge. And wisdom comes from knowledge. So it's about tuning in, allowing to surround ourselves with the wisest people and kind people, and so and to allow our mind our whole process of manifestation to shift. We're all shifting, so just do not be holding on to the old way of doing things, because there is a new way that will be a lot easier and a lot more pleasant that is about to unfold. So I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai, Adonai, Adonai.